Welcome to Tin Pod Radio.
So, as a kind of introduction to what we sort of do here, normally Under the Training Book is my podcast where I rant about things, talk about things on Tin Pod Radio and stuff like that. It's sort of the equivalent if you're following our stuff on Tin Presents on YouTube when I do my, it's sort of that. But for this particular episode, we haven't did any episodes had to do with computer breakdowns, pandemic stuff at Lost. So I wanted to give an update on Tin Pod Radio and what we'll be doing. Our biggest project coming up will be the release of our first adapted audiobook with the Trinity Prophecy by Marissa Kinzel, and that will have narrators for each main character in it. It'll be good. It will be released as a full book and also as chapters. But I also got another project that's more food related coming out in here on, and then we'll be doing also our normal stuff. Like this one will return to being more of a audio blog type thing, and then we'll be bringing back Tin Pod, which was our main podcast that adapted my stories, the Tin Universe, and we'll be doing the other podcasts like the Valiant Comics podcast, the Doctor Who episode. All that will be returning, including Cosplay Lighthouse, which I know a lot of people that when it was going on. It kind of had to put it on hiatus because there wasn't conventions going on for a long time. So that'll be returning, but it'll be a little bit different from what it was before, and I hope people enjoy that. But I wanted to just do a quick recap of the reasons why Tin Pod Radio wasn't released last year. Is mainly episodes of the Original Sin, which will hopefully continue. I want to bring back some of the people that worked on that to do that and enjoy working on that. And those will be shorter stories, but they'll be having narrated stuff and adult content. And like I said, all the other like shows that people like will be coming back, including maybe things I'm barely thinking about now, but hopefully it'll happen. So I just want to give everybody an update, and if you want updates on everything, including Tin Pod Radio and other Tin Universe stuff, go over to tinuniverse.blogspot.com. Also, I'll put them below out. I hope everybody's had a survival time, I guess, since the last podcast we released and the beginning of these, because I really enjoy doing audio work. It's not my comfort zone at all. I chose podcasts where I'm talking, which I hate the sound, and video stuff where I'm on the camera a lot. Yeah. It's weird for me to do stuff. Maybe it's a third way. I don't know.
We hope you enjoyed this Tin Universe production. The voice of Tin Universe is Stacey Taylor. For ebooks, webcomics, short films and more, head over to tinuniverse.blogspot.com.
I want a renaissance to shine a light, be the change we want, set things right. We've been waiting in the dark for so long. I want awakening in my heart, hear the angels.
The Trinity Prophecy by Marissa Kinzel with illustrations from Melissa McManus. Behind one of the trees at the opening, Neros spotted a figure. She was small, like him, and she had long hair that looked like green leaves woven together. Her skin blended with the bark of the tree she hid behind, and if not for her decorated dress and bright yellow eyes, Neros would not have noticed her. "You're blue," she said. The prince smiled. "I'm not blue, I'm Neros." The girl frowned, concealing herself further behind the tree. "No, I mean your skin, it's blue. And you flew down from that mountaintop all of a sudden. Where does it lead?" Neros looked fondly back up the mountain, though his town was shrouded by a white haze of falling snow. "At the top of the mountain is my home, Vitur. My father is the king, and today he said I'm old enough to explore Endra, all on my own." He smiled, placing his hands on his hips. The girl didn't look so impressed. "Endra is peaceful. Your king was smart to let you explore now, but you're dumb for leaving home." "What? Why?" "Because you have no means of protection." The girl came out from behind the tree, gesturing to Neros with open palms. What on your person would protect you if I attacked you? As if to prove her point, the girl stretched out one arm, summoning long limber vines from the tree's canopy. She sent them to wrap around Neros, constricting his body and pinning his arms to his sides as they slipped and circled his torso. The prince cried out in surprise as he was lifted off the ground and brought closer to the girl. "See, you're defenseless," she proclaimed, grinning in defiance. "How do you know that I won't kill you right here, right now?"
The Trinity Prophecy was written by Marissa Kinzeal. Our narrators are Journey Brown Saintel, Theo Holt-Bailey and Christian Marte. This audio adaptation was produced by Brian C. Williams and Marissa Kinzeal. The voice of Tin Universe is Stacey Taylor. For ebooks, webcomics, short films and more, head over to tinuniverse.blogspot.com.